Okay, so with the NASCAR update coming tomorrow, here's everything about the NASCAR update that we know. It's going to be a pretty big update with a lot of like stuff wise. So yeah, alright, so I made a video yesterday because we got like the message actually sent out, and there was also the blog to talk about. But today we also have something different. I want to go quickly over what was sent out yesterday if you didn't watch yesterday's video. But basically on Friday we're going to be having 3 different cars. Now I do think that this NASCAR, the Chevy, is going to be different to the Chevy that we're going to be getting on Friday. Because, as you can see on the back of this, looking back at it, this has nothing going on this side, and it's only got one on this side. But if you look at this image here, that one has got 2. Like, it's so, I don't know what you want to call them. But I think, maybe, that we're going to be getting 3 entirely new cars, and then this one will stay, like, the event vehicle from last year, basically. Anyway, we're getting Toyota, and now sadly we're not going to be getting any like actual other Toyota cars. Same with Ford. We're getting a Ford NASCAR and we're getting a Toyota Camry NASCAR, and the other one is probably like a Chevy, just like an updated one of this. But there's also been some new or other things come out, and one of these is from Dan. So he said something which I didn't really know, but there's 40 cars in NASCAR. And if you didn't know, we're going to be getting 40 liveries. And now with this, the 3 cars in like the Daytona, the NASCAR race, whatever, 17 of the drivers use Ford, 15 of the drivers use Camaros, and then 8 of the drivers use Camrys. So as you can guess by this, we're going to be getting driver liveries. And because there's 40 liveries, it makes sense because it counts for all. We're getting all 3 cars, and then every single driver in the NASCAR race, you'll be able to have their livery in game, which I think is cool. Like, if you like a NASCAR driver and you're a fan of them, you can have their livery and you can literally drive, I guess, under them. Obviously this is in a game and it's not real life, but you know what I mean. I think that's cool. It makes sense also why we're having 3 cars and then 40 liveries. I think it's cool. It makes sense. I think it's better or nicer than having like the liveries we had before. These ones are cool, but like they don't actually have anything like, you know, driver stuff on them. They just have a number and then... Anyway, I think that's cool. If you haven't seen or aren't in my Discord server, basically there's been some images sent out. Now you probably have saw it from the thumbnail, but in the content creator news channel, sometimes we get sent some stuff, and I'm allowed to share this. So, Martin said, here are some exclusive images for the upcoming NASCAR collab. We hope you find them interesting. So, NASCAR is here to stay for a whole year. We'll be adding new races throughout. There will also be 3 cars, which we already know about, from Toyota, Ford, and Chevrolet. Then, here is the first image, which is the Daytona 500 race. So, we're going to be getting an updated thing, which is cool. We have no idea how long this race is. Obviously, he's kind of like... Martin's kind of backed up, so we don't actually know how long this race is or how much money this race is going to give. I'm going to say it's probably like around the same amount of money and like the same probably thing as Daytona 400. It makes sense. We also have the image of the hub. So basically, it's kind of like the race hub, but also NASCAR. We did get a screenshot yesterday about like what it was in the middle. So, you know, this is just like an outer view. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it looks way better than the race hub that we have in game. This more fits like the NASCAR colors, and it just looks actually nice, other than the race hub, which doesn't fit. And we have this one, which is the store of like, it's like the dealership, NASCAR dealership thing, and as you can see inside of it, you can see the UGC store. So we will be getting a lot of UGC items, or apparently a lot. I don't know how many we're going to be getting, but you can see like 4 things there. So there's that. There's also like an inside look of the new cars. Obviously the new cars aren't planted yet because this is just like a test server, but that's cool. And then the final one is basically showing that the NASCAR World will be held at the Daytona thing, which I'm trying to go to now, and it's not appearing for whatever reason. It's invisible. Here we go. So basically, it'll be held here. I'm pretty sure this is like, and no different really. It'll be like around this area where there's basically like nothing going on. Like, I'm pretty sure this will just all be nothing. Like, it'll be replaced and then there'll be a whole area, which is cool. I like that. There'll probably be a teleport pad to get over there. Anyway, then there's also 2 other images, which is one of a VIP lounge. Now, I don't know if this actually really means anything. I think this is just for like having an image. I don't know why it would say VIP lounge. It's a little bit interesting. I don't know. And then there's this other one, basically kind of a load or like close-up image of the Ford. So yeah, I think it's cool. Like what we have so far, it's really nice to have. And you know, lamppost is what the. It's nice to see things that we're going to be having. Now, as you know, there's going to be many races, as if you look back at the race hub kind of thing for NASCAR, there's around 6, maybe 7 races for this. Now, like I kind of went over in yesterday's video, there's going to be races throughout the whole year. So all of these races won't be here on Friday. There might be like 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I'm gonna just go ahead and say 2 to 3, maybe. It'll make sense. Races there at the update tomorrow, because we also obviously have to have the races throughout the year. I don't know much about NASCAR, but there might be like races throughout the year, and then every single time there's a race throughout the year, then a race gets added when the real life race goes on or something like that. I don't know. It would also be cool, as you can see from this image, Daytona right now is basically just this large thing. It doesn't have anything else. But on the actual like Daytona kind of thing, Dan has showed me, there's actually like different tracks on it. So like, I think it'd be really cool to see like a kind of updated version of Daytona. Like, they might update this and they have different tracks actually on the thing. Otherwise, there's not really much that they could do. They could add a beach, like the Daytona beach race, but like, they would need a very big beach. They might convert that into a beach maybe, if they were going to add that. Yeah, I don't know. This is all the news we have so far. I think it's going to be a really good update, personally. That's not just because, like, I like playing the game. I think just it's going to be a good update. There's a lot of content and stuff for this update. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to go over. Unless there's something sent out today. I'm probably not going to make a video about it if it is sent out today. Like, if there is something sent out today. I think it's going to be a cool update. Tell me what you think about all this. And, yeah, have a good day.